gonna hit.
Oh, yes, Taryn, if you get... Sure. I'll play a random one.
I've got no pitching. Oh my gosh! It's like the Diamondbacks. Okay.
I'll give you this.
Man, and their batters have freaking... Jeez! All their batters are like no lower than 8. I mean, what am I supposed to do? All my pitchers are like... Distracting. Oh, good! Oh, this is bull. I was robbed. This game is rigged. Yeah, let's at least...
Don't waste all our makeup.
Yeah.
Kira's mother asked me if I was a tender lover. I told her I was more of a chicken nugget kind of guy.
Shrewish conspiracy. Filipino wife was YouTube recommended me a tutorial on the Federal Unemployment Tax Act, also known as the FUTA tax. I don't know much about it, but it sounds inflated.
I actually talked about this in a video once. Do you guys remember this? You remember my rant on California? The California... What was it called? It was the one where I said the California state flag is a swarm of locusts. That one. I talked in detail about their FUTA fee. And I didn't know what the hell FUTA was. And so I kept getting these comments from people. Ha ha ha, FUTA fee, ha ha ha. And I'm like, what the hell? Do I want to look this up?
No.
Yeah, do I want to look this up? Well, I found out real quick what it is. But yes, it's been a thing for years.
So, what's up, Jack? Oh, same old. Funny folks drinking, and a whole lot of paying.
Oh, God. Mom Connie's mouse bird.
They ain't crooks, Jack. Just broke his house. Then why keep serving them cheese? You know they'll just slap it on the tab, and you will be waiting forever for the cheddar. They're my folks, mostly. True, you know. You look out for the little guy.
Oh my God, they're actually going the shrews route. This is happening,
right? Somebody's paying. You for one.
All right.
Number one schmuck. Funny, she doesn't look shrew.
No, she doesn't.
That's out of the web. Hey Razor, did you see the newest update for Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered with all the new content? I think I saw Seraphan, a Razor, a Raziel skin.
Yeah, I downloaded it, but I haven't played it to see what all's in it. Got my Elric figure in. Got my freaking Elric and Melniboné figure. Oh, stellar. It's absolutely... I haven't taken it out of the box yet. It's cool because it's got a little window, so I don't really need it to play.
Again?
Awesome. And it came with a... because the voice artist itself, I think so. It came with an extra sword. Not a sword, but like a Conan-style sword. It was really cool.
Turn into the new Shrews are cheap. Say it ain't so.
How much to go on that kind of system? The stage designer scene.
There, thank you.
Call him the stage designer. Nobody ever remembers his name, so they just call him the stage designer. Specialist. Can make anything, from tiny screw side down.
Yeah, he was really screwing me down. Move down! Well, I blame the screws.
Like the movie trailers. Only show spoilers after you've seen the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, well, either way.
In the 1930s and 40s, you never shout spoilers.
Organize itself.
Stop letting millennials write old-timey dialogue. Stop it. And if you're gonna do it, read some old-timey stuff first. Okay.
Stealth Creations, rather excited that as Musk and Trump talk about teaming up for Senate pressure campaign, he also supports the next indicting the ADL as a hate group.
Good.
Not this one. The mark's white.
Let's all love Leon. All Matrix movies has "re" in the titles, and there is a fifth Matrix film in the works. What would you call it? I would title it Matrix Reload Reality.
You're getting
Okay.
tougher by the minute.
I don't know. Given the Wachowskis' personal politics, it might just be All right, there we go.
And for creatine today,
Transition. There you go.
today Lord of the Rings Online turns 19 years old. It's still going. Still getting a new expansion.
It's a good game. It's probably the last great MMORPG.
Must be the Erebor Merchant Guild.
That sounds mighty charitable for the Erebor Merchants Guild.
Overkill. Ah, great. Ah, great. A shrewish princess.
Yeah. Funny. Does it look shrewish?
This little workshop makeover ain't quite finished yet.
Sea Striker. Why can't writers write anything that doesn't sound like the current year?
Yep.
How in a bubble are they?
Well, you know what it is? It's people who take creative writing classes in college. They'll teach you to write the same garbage. The issue. Oh, there we go.
Alt lag, thank you.
And I've got 27 or 28 bullets. So I'm
Nathan
what's
Cassidy.
looks good.
But just take a look at this. What do you think of it?
Gotta save more of them.
There's a reference to the potion seller meme in this game. Only issue I have with this game is the modern dialogue, but otherwise it's great.
It's pretty freaking awesome so far. There's a lot more to it than I suspected there would be. You got a freaking hard mini game, and
What do you
The,
think
the
could...
one that really surprised me was Ace,
Okay.
Fallen Aces. That's a much deeper game.
unbelievable game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable game. I wish more people played it. It's freaking noir Deus Ex. It's awesome. And tons of pulp references to The Shadow and Doc Savage and all that stuff.
Must be this building. Let's find a way in.
Miku, embrace the Reddit millennial dialogue.
Requires makeover done.
Oh, flag. Ah, that's all we needed. A shrewish princess.
Maybe your fortitude, please.
She doesn't look shrewish. Acupuncture. ADL. More like JDL. Go Token.
And I'm where?
Jack?
Christian,
How do you
did
get
you
in
know
this
that
place?
archaeologists have
Something
found
strange around here.
dinosaur species?
Search closely.
Look up the newest version of the dinosaurs in
Yokai?
case you are curious.
Found it. We can get in through
CGC.
here.
Video game cliche number 7. Lose one weapon and somehow lose all of your weapons.
Oh, yes. Or new level.
We're in.
I just lost
Looks
my
like it was a
entire
one-way
inventory.
Then we just have to keep moving for now.
The office, go back to the office.
He had my eyes, and I wasn't leaving without him.
All right.
You're next!
Go
Oh.
back to myself, jump in my car, I guess.
Jeffrem Dengar. Okay. Thoughts on the upcoming Spider Noir movie? Can they pull it off and make it work, or is it just slop?
Whatever. I'm not interested. I don't really like Spider Noir,
Weird.
period.
What did it mean by replace me?
Yeah, that was strange.
Neither
Still,
Spider-Man
just
nor
a specter.
particularly noir. It's got Nick Cage in it, though, so it'll probably do pretty well.
I won, their Patrick Tombstone. Like, that's a character that I'd be really good to make up. Like, in the fucking show, it's just a dude. Like, it's just like, Tombstone? Justin Graham, JCW's biggest show. Works, pretty good show. But there was a discovery a throw-off between Matt Riddle and Vince Russo.
The living must drink.
Alright.
Stick that here.
Welcome to the rice wheel, motherfucker.
Bizarre. Like they've all got curses on themselves.
Off to the opera then.
To the opera. Alright. Cool. Not quite a deduction mechanic, but...
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Again, there's a lot more to this game than you might think at first glance. Huh? Alright.
Cicero, if you had an Avengers-style team-up of pulp-era characters, who would be on the team? Ave Cicero.
There kind of already was one, Justice Inc., which was Doc Savage, the Avenger, and the Shadow. Those would be on there. But gosh, I'd say in a modern day with like more modern characters that are kind of inspired by pulp, that are a little bit better known, kind of moving in there, you'd probably have Doc Savage, the Shadow. You'd probably have Phantom Detective. You'd probably have... you'd have the Rocketeer, you'd have the Phantom, even though they're technically comic characters and not pulp characters, right? Like, you'd want some of those guys.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, Jack. Your engine's humming like a little
I just want to point out, because you donated, came over for Patrick jokes.
Well, I'll catch you anywhere. I want to poke around the opera.
They'd never let a gray snousy like me in. But you, with that trench coat and the whole manly man thing going on, so roll out and drop it.
Yeah, wherever you go wearing a trench coat, people just roll out the red carpet. Ask a big fat nerd.
Like I get what's going on here.
All right. One picture.
Why is it the only people who own trench coats are people who can't physically pull it off? But bro, you might as well wear a tarp at that point.
My dream team-up would be like the Shadow, Phantom, Doc Savage, Rocketeer, and I would have them face like... I mean, if you could borrow other comic book characters, like, in their age, they would fight, like in the past, like in the 20s or 30s or whatever, they would fight the combined forces of, like...
That is another thing. It can't be in the 40s. People make that mistake all the time. Oh, the Shadow. I'm going to write the Shadow. He's going to be in the 40s. Why? The Shadow's best stories are set in the 30s. He's a pre-war character.
Will be held in 2000 hours. Women donating milk should arrive early.
Dick Tracy, does he qualify? Maybe.
Hated first.
But I would have him fight the combined forces of, like, if you could borrow the characters, like, Ra's al Ghul and Vandal Savage teaming up to, like, I don't know, some conspiracy thing to take over the world or whatever.
There we go.
Of course it's locked.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find a key.
All right.
Hey, is Roland working tonight?
Roland? Oh, the stage design. Yeah, he's upstairs, chewing a fat with some extras.
I'm sure he's not a faggot.
Dark Malice. Razor their arcade is brought to you by Raid Shadowlands Law Center. Choose from hundreds of hate groups for all of your fake hate crime needs. Christian, also, did you know the T-Rex might be 3 different species, and now Nanotyrannus is the balance species?
The curse is inescapable. I guess he's another victim.
This is going to be a spicy take here, guys. I think a lot of what we think of as like settled science with dinosaurs is not. There was a cottage industry in the 19th century of, hey, I dug up some bones, I'm going to sell them to a museum and get rich. Yeah. And I think a lot of those dinosaurs are cobbled together, some are outright forgeries. Many of them have been exposed as forgeries, especially ones found in China. I don't know. I think something had those bones at some point, but yeah, well, we think that those dinosaurs is a lot that might just be fantasy, guys. I haven't ever looked it up, but is there ever a complete dinosaur skeleton found? There's been relatively complete, and there have been not so much dinosaurs, but like slightly prehistoric creatures, you know, frozen woolly rhinoceros. Yeah, you know about things like that. That was like maybe a couple thousand years ago, but millions. I mean, you have no idea. Find anything that happened millions of years ago. There we go. You need the. Oh, you fell into a trap. No, I didn't. Oh. You need the perfect circumstances. Because bones aren't bones. It's basically rock. It's petrified. It's technically rock material that is in the shape of a bone. One of the older mouse okay, this one features a lengthy history and possible future of Shrew Thicket, a small yet thriving village mostly inhabited by shrews. They live in the Mousa Strip. Alas, while the little monkeys are running quite the distance, they're also causing quite a stir. More and more mice are starting to wonder if they're getting the short end of the stick by receiving the same pay as the shrews. Some predict this may end in more than a simple wage dispute. No. Doesn't end the shrews and their Zionist overworld government.
What's the most fun? Developing your characters and story, or building the world?
They're two different things. All of it is work. I don't even consider it fun. It's fun reading my stories. I don't have fun writing them. It's work. You make a mad dash to the end and get it done, and then you enjoy it after it's over. I have a very versatility. Probably the thing, I guess, is a little more creatively gratifying is the exercise of cleaning things up.
You think this...
Maybe. But he's a specter.
So there's no way to turn it...
If it's a curse, we need good.
Above us. Them straight for the water source and telling them, letting the reader kind of fill in the thought. That's Ghost of Badlands is probably the plot the opposite.
There!
Could be the source of the curse. After him.
Very much like sparing in my descriptions of certain things. Physical descriptions of people, physical descriptions of places. I didn't get verbal on a lot of that stuff. So I was already experimenting with, okay, how much of this can we take away and the reader can still tell what's going on and still coherent. With Ghost of Badlands,
Come on. You really think you can hide from us?
possible. It'll be like a narrative yoga story. It's just like all the explanation of who this guy is and where he comes from, and you won't get any background.
It's a trap.
Fun while doing it. That's the
Barely even put up a fight.
You tell him, Akito.
Screaming it. Not so much the swearing, although it is like not period. I think there's a lot of
So,
To die here, even in death,
like this that was supposed to reference Norm.
drop this stuff.
Look, it's the Spectre from... What happened here?
That guy.
Wow. No wonder...
It was a revolving door of curtains.
Trust me, I wanted out of it, but I...
That's good of...
What do you mean?
He said...
I would say, conversely, if you have soul in the dialogue of noir, you can always light it like a generic drama, and it'll still be noir. That's an ugly thing. One of the things I've ever seen. Sets are
I can't believe she waited for me. It's like,
Don't think that way.
the lighting is
Yeah.
maybe you're right.
the makeup and hair and costumes aren't even like it's not very but the dialogue is ripped straight from the pages of Dashiell Hammett.
One step at a time.
The original Warish it is. And that's the main plot. Government agent here. The plot is bigger than main cast thinks. What do you think?
But yeah, there is a little bit of a in terms of the setup of the plot a little bit. Ooh, shotgun! Ooh, stick.
Go after a special forces operator for making a poly-market bet, but not Congress doing insider trading. Priorities.
There are members of Congress who have not stolen as much money as that soldier, though. Monetary amount.
How much?
Like half a bill?
Oh yeah.
Or no, half a billion, sorry. I mean, it's not a defense, but still. This is a I want to be pissed at Cash Patel frame, is what it is. If you're pissed at someone, then you have to be intellectually honest enough to praise them when they do. Somebody for stealing money is a good thing. it's not a bad thing that Cash Patel did. White Ruff takes this shit seriously from you people anymore. It's just lying. Worry the shit out of us. This is why you people have license to call you the woke right or the spurred right or the whatever. 26 might be worse, actually. I read some of these fucking accounts and whining about Trump indistinguishable from Rachel Maddow. Indistinguishable. Replace the icon and username with Rachel Maddow at MSNBC, and I would completely buy it. It's the same completely invalid complaints. People are beyond parody at this point. Striker, hot take. What if dinosaurs are fantasy and dragon folk?
Okay, that did it.
Sorry, not getting fall. That's an interesting one. It's kind of a hard and fast rule of film noir where the protagonist did a bad thing. He cheated on his wife. He cheated on his tax. By the end, he had to pay for it. He had to get killed. He had to, there had to be something. You couldn't not bring the person to justice. That movie, he cheats on his wife. And he pays in the sense that he's totally bereft of his son. Like, he knows his life is over and ruined and whatever. But he's not brought to justice. They just end the movie with him kind of walking on the side of the road, like really downbeat. And what is very much an aberration at the time. Movies never let that happen. Yeah, that was 1950, I think.
No dice. The one we want has a different colored mark.
Good news. You've now saved over 50,000 spirits. That's enough of them to fill a stadium. Just hear them cheering you on in the stands.
Right? The by the end kind of detective story, and then described by I forget who wrote it. It was Alan Silver or whatever was talking about Raymond Chandler. Raymond Chandler is definitely American detective stories. Right? A non-American right? And you can see it too if you're a kid. They love it, and they suck at writing. They're freaking terrible at it. French noir is the most pretentious bullshit you've ever seen in your life. It's terrible. They cannot write the dialogue. They just can't. They don't have the sensibility. Brits are terrible at it. It's a very LA movie. It's very LA, very American.
Here you go.
Better be grateful.
I think this...
Oh, yeah, sure. I remember that Shakespeare.
There. Can't believe people still use these.
Sometimes the old ways are best.
This mark is a different color.
Yeah, that's it.
In terms of the philosophy, in terms of its living in that world, it's gonna be one freaking white hot take.
I'm sorry I can't come to the phone. On that note, let me report only Dale and I managed to escape Shibuya as we were separated from the others at the pub. I initially thought the KK, but as souls are being transmitted, head out.
Still great with people, I see. You mentioned the parking lot by Jizo Street. Might be where Ed and Dale were waiting. Let's check it out.
There's like a all buried underneath all that Western Asian thing. Fascinating. One of the reasons I still go back and play Red Dead 2 all the time. Everybody else, like normies, steer into the thing, but it's hard for it and the flashy stuff. Hey, I go back to Red Dead 2 because it's a cowboy RPG. That's what keeps me coming back to it.
Standard Syndrome, thank you for the 20. Here to drop this. Have a good weekend, Razor.
That's...
That deserves the medal. Deserves the medal right there. And eat my slam.
This is it. You better take care of these things first.
Come on!
What is that thing? I don't even know what it's called. Is there actually a name for that thing, by the way? What is it called? Actually,
Looks like someone dropped something.
Kelly, there's blood coming out of its eyes. I've never seen an operation.
sister opposes Operation Epicurus, partly because she thinks excess dispensationalism equates to Iran's jihad. Pete wants the third temple rebuilt for the Antichrist. And she's angry I don't believe her. What the fuck?
Well, first off, if you are an actual Christian and don't believe in dispensationalism because it ain't in the Bible, then why would that bother you anyway? Because he's not building a third temple. Because it doesn't matter. It's just not true. Right? For those, oh gosh, it's tough. This is like a complicated thing. But, in eschatology, there's like three major books on what the end times are. The premillennial, whatever. And in Catholicism, in I think Eastern Orthodoxy, and certainly in conservative Reformation, in conservative Protestantism like Lutheranism, it's all millennial.
If you won't take me, I'll go myself. Erika, wait! Look, I'm going after her. You two get out of Shibuya like we planned.
And what about KK?
Tell him he can't let Erika fight. And put this inside the locker at the station.
Will do. Tell us where you think Erika may have gone. We'll help search.
I'm sure you can guess why things didn't exactly work out. Let's get to Shibuya Station. We had a rental locker there that we used for dead drops. Sounds like Rinko put something there.
Which most bad theology does. It's like, this is always something that bugs me as people who have a problem with dispensationalists, which I do too. It's a complete falsehood. But at the same time, they're always worried about building the third temple and, oh, they're trying to bring about the apocalypse. What do you care? If you're an actual Catholic, you know that's not happening anyway, so who gives a shit? What are you talking about? It's like they want to believe in dispensationalism as long as it gives them an excuse to own people they don't like. But this is the problem. Most of them are just cosplaying as Catholics anyways and never crack open their Bible or care. So... See that clip of Russell Pitt, by the way, being interviewed by Piers Morgan?
Oh God, what did he say now?
He's showing his goofy book, which is like, man, this is one of the most offensive titles I've ever heard in my life. How to Become a Christian in 7 Days. Here's why that's offensive. Oh, please. It's offensive because our salvation is not our work. We're called to Christ. Paul describes election in detail. It's not our work.
Did you actually pray?
We have nothing to do with it.
Of course.
At best, we surrender ourselves to it. All right, there we go. And even that's kind of overselling it. So he's kind of taking this non-biblical idea of what makes us Christian, about where our salvation actually comes from, and he put it in his book title. So anyways, he's being interviewed by Piers Morgan, and I guess he had told a yarn.
Wonder what this is.
When he went into his Bible with him, and it gave him no small amount of comfort. Far be it from me, I am not criticizing him for that, if that's a true story. But indications are it's not. Because Piers Morgan just asked a simple question. I don't think it was a chip. I don't think he was trying to catch him in anything. He said, "You keep your Bible with you. What Bible verse gave you the most comfort when you were in that Bible?" And he's like, instantly, you can tell he got put on the spot. He was like, and he starts rifling through his Bible like he had